My name is Manolo Rodriguez from Deportes in this division tab.cars. We're here to talk about the new Ford F-150 Lightning. Yes, the first Ford pickup truck, 100% electric. Now, this is something that I want to talk to you. We already seen videos about the aesthetic and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about this more in depth. Like if it's really a life decision or you really need this car, and is it really going to save you money buying an electric vehicle pickup truck? This and more you're going to see now in tab.cars. Hey everybody, this is Manolo Rodriguez from Deportes. This is actually my first video doing it in English, so I'll be, I'm gonna be doing some Spanglish so you guys can also learn Spanish. So this is the new Ford Lightning 2022. This actually is the Pro Edition. Okay, so it's the Ford 150 Pro Lightning, which does not has the big screen in the front, as you all can see, but it does have the nice wheels. I think they look a little bit nicer than the traditional F-150 Lightnings, which they're not bad, but they just look too electrified car. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. This, if you look at it in a standpoint on a side profile, it does look like a regular car. It doesn't look like a regular electric vehicle that by some type of stuff, I don't know why they have to have ugly wheels. That started with the Toyota Prius, and then it came with the Teslas. They do have ugly alloy wheels. Not all of them, because the 19-inch wheels of the Teslas, they look nice, and the Mustang Mach-E wheels, they are nice. So I have to say that one. So in this car, this is my first time driving the F-150 Lightning, and I believe it's a very nice car. I've driven the regular Ford F-150, and I really think it's a very nice car. It's not that bad on gas. It's actually, on my terms, it did 626 miles, if I'm not mistaken, or 616 miles, if I'm not mistaken. That video, it's on my channel. It's on Spanish, but you can go and look it up, and you can see all the information I have there. So on this one, I'm in the light. I always drive it in one pedal. The reason being is because I believe I've gotten all of the modes. I really believe that this one per se, it regenerates more battery. And in an electric vehicle, even though you're driving and you're cruising, you're basically playing a video game, okay? Where you need to regenerate battery so it can prolong the battery or your mileage, okay? And for some people, that might give you some type of mileage anxiety or charging anxiety. Not for me, not for me. I will tell you, I have a Hyundai Ioniq, and at the beginning, it did give me a little bit of anxiety the first week. This one right now, the Lightning, it gives me 332. This one per se, it's $56,000. Let's round it up to 57 because it has 56,700, I believe it is. It does have the extended battery, and it does has the maximum. Okay, so it's a $10,000 upgrade. So out of the pocket, this one out of the door, it'll be like around 56. Obviously, the taxes. Now this does have a towing upgrade. Okay, so it has a towing upgrade. It has the cameras everywhere, 360 degrees camera. It parks itself. It's wireless CarPlay. What I really don't like about the new Ford Lightning, because I know you're here for the good things, but I have to say the good and the bad, okay? Pros and cons. And the bad thing I don't like about it, it's that, first of all, this Pro Edition does not come with a running board, and this sits a little bit higher than your regular F-150. So, yeah, you really need that step board, okay, that running board. You really need it, especially if you have kids. Or your wife, it's short, which is not my case, but still, you're gonna need a running board. So back to the basic on what I don't like about it. So I got used to my Ionic, and the Ionic, I charge it in 18 minutes on a 350 kilowatts charger, and then I charge it in an 150 kilowatt charger, which is also a DC fast charge. I charge it for 38 minutes. If it's the 350, it just goes from 10% to 80% in 18 minutes, and I clocked it. Okay, I've clocked it. So it is as per Hyundai, but this one, it said 150 kilowatts, 44 minutes, but it didn't take 44 minutes. It was an 150 charger, kilowatt charger, and it took me an hour and a half, and it only got to 80%. So that I did not like, and I believe that's something you should take under consideration, because if you're buying this car and you don't have a charger, you'll have to go to the place and be at least maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours, the minimum. I don't know, depending on where you are. Maybe let's put an hour and 30 minutes. So that consumes a lot of your time, and I don't like that. I really did not like that. So that's the only thing I really did not like. I love the suspension. I love the way it handles. I love the way it looks, even though this one I hate the front. Because it just looks too construction wise, for my taste. Okay, maybe your taste is that construction look, but for me it doesn't. I don't like it. I do like the alloy wheels, but I do not like the front grille. It's all plastic, and I don't like it. I love the front, which is, if you don't know, I didn't say a bad word, is the front trunk. So it's called a frunk. So don't monetize me, okay? YouTube, I did not say a bad word. So that's a frunk, which is a trunk in the front, and it's very handy. You can actually take some drain, little hose that it has covered. You can take them off, and it'll drain if you put ice on it. So that's very nice, very handy if you're gonna go to the beach, or if you're gonna go to a river, if you're gonna go tailgating for a Cowboys game, or whomever's your favorite team game. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but you know, I'm in Texas, so that's what we got here. Because the Texans, no way. So anyway, so that's one of the things that I really did not like. Now, the giddy up on this thing, I do like it, and somebody just crossed the line in a red line. Yeah, that's a bad thing. You know, you can go to jail for that. But anyway, that thing, I really liked it. And another thing that I really love about this truck, being able to charge your home for 2 to 3 days. I'm from Puerto Rico, if you didn't know, and my town, this is September, I'm filming this in September the 27th, and my hometown, my home country, got hit with a hurricane, which was called Fiona, and that hurricane hit us hard, and some people still don't have power in Puerto Rico. And maybe it's not that bad to drive, I don't know, for different type of the island, different areas, let's say drive 30 minutes, and then charge it, leave it there, charge it for 2 hours, and then go back home, and you can charge your house for at least 2 days. You know, you can get hot meals for 2 days. You can take a good bath in 2 days if you have water, obviously, but you can heat up the water, so that helps you a lot. It can give you life for 2 hours, depending if you need type of oxygen machine or stuff like that. You know, it really is helpful, and I like it a lot. That's the most that I like about this truck, the capability that it has, so you can provide charging to your house and to other vehicles, because I can actually plug this car to my vehicle, a Mustang, the Ionic, or any other electric vehicle, and you can actually charge it from this one. So it has that. You do need to change the features. One of the features that I did change immediately, and I have to do it every time I plug it in, is the Pro Power on board. By some reason, it just turns on automatically, especially the one in the front, and I don't want it to turn on automatically. There you go. That's the giddy up. That's the giddy up that this car has. And you have to turn it off automatically. It just has to be turned off. It does not. I thought this changes, or it turns off when I turn it off, it won't turn on again, but no, it doesn't do that. So it keeps turning on, and that's a feature that maybe an upgrade, over-the-air update that this car needs, it will improve that. One of the good things it also has, it's that it has Alexa on it. It has Alexa built in, and that is always good that it has the Alexa, because you get more stuff on your car. You can just say, hey Alexa, take me here, and then it just drives you. Also, it has the wireless CarPlay that comes standard on all of the Ford Lightnings, and that is a good one. Even though it has its glitches, some of the times it just drops. Or when you go from the home menu back to the other, if you listen to music and you go to the home menu, like for the navigation, it'll kind of glitch on the speakers. But that's something that they can update over the air with some updates that they can just transmit or send to the car. The towing capacity, I had one of my friends work on this car. I was with him, and we went to do, he does yards, right? And he did, I don't know, maybe 5 hours of yard work, and he did it in my hometown here in Kyle, Texas. And the car only consumed 9% of the battery. So that is always good, because you're not consuming that much battery when you're using it on a daily car basis, for your hauling, like all the stuff that you're seeing right now in pictures. That is always good, because you just use the 9%. So I think that in a full charge, this one does 336 miles per charge. Obviously, you're not going to use the 336, but let's say you use 300 of them or 310, and then you charge it. You can use it for at least 4 days. So that's good. Obviously, right now, you might pump gas on your car every 3 days. The only difference, you might pump gas just for 5 minutes. Here, you have to sit for 2 hours. That's the big difference that I do not like. I have a Lightning ordered, and just that has me thinking. Okay, just that. I want to know what your comments are. Please leave the comments in the section below, and let me know. Should I keep my truck? Should I sell my number? I was offered $5,000, or should I wait a little bit more and get 8? I don't know if I can get more, or just get my car and sell it, or should I just cancel the order and I don't know. It's just, I love that. I love the way it handles. I love everything, but I just cannot sit for 2 hours until it charges. Let's say I got solar panels in my house, so I'm good in my house. I'm charging in my house. It's good, but it's gonna take me 9 hours. Well, you say, well, you sleep at least 8 hours. Well, yeah, but still, it's at night, and I just don't know. I don't think it's that handy. But let's say if I go to Dallas, I had to stop. I have to stop for 2 hours so I can get fully charged. So just leave me your comments below and let me know, what do you think? Will you buy one of these trucks? If you did, what are your experiences? Let me know. And if you have done a video of your car, let me know. I would love to see your video. I would love to comment on your video. So just go ahead down below in the comments on YouTube, share and like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We do a lot of videos. We're going to start doing videos in English, so it'll help everybody. And obviously we're going to keep them on Spanish too, but it'll help everybody. Okay, I have a lot of fans that are here in the United States that want to do it in English or want to hear the videos in English. So this is my first video in English, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And if you did, also leave me a comment below, because that motivates me to keep doing these type of videos. People, I love you. Don't push that like button and leave me a comment. Ford F-150 Pro Edition, and I'm looking forward to do the other editions of the Lightning.